I'd say as far as the ads go, that that seems really recent, but we have been going for almost an hour. I think there's 3 1-minute ad breaks throughout the course of the hour. Don't know how they're spread out. Like maybe 15 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes. There's 1 1-minute break. If you do not have turbo or we'll just let this play. Turbo or subscribe.
Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against.
Now I'm getting
He
3 ads. What?
masterminded
You
the
know what?
cult, his and Yako's
I
family,
found
to fight the fucked up horror
there's
lurking
some
under the lake, and a
weird
plan
things
to
in some
keep those
streams
feds in their bunker by the lake in the
with the
dark.
ads.
Outsiders
I have it
would
set
only
to
screw
the
things
absolute
up.
minimum I can have
Koskinen
where you don't get
sabotaged the FBC monitoring
pre-roll
station
ads,
and
where you're not hit
reconfigured
with an
it
ad the
when
moment you get
something
in here,
was brewing.
because I hate that shit.
One time, months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they
But no,
didn't
I was
find
in
any
somebody's earlier
monsters.
today, and I had like
Something else washed ashore.
4 or 5 in a row.
The light
I just put
switch.
it to the side.
They'd
Kept
read
it up
how Wake
because
had
I wanted to
stopped
say
Jagger
hello,
with it in the stolen files.
but I just
From
muted it,
that
moved it
point
to the
on,
side.
whenever the cult caught
It's
someone taking
really
over by
annoying.
the shadow, they
I don't know
cut
I
out
got
the
hit with so
monster's
many.
heart, pushed the
YouTube
switch
did
into the
an
hole,
experiment
and
a while
fired.
back, sometime in the last year, where they, at picking people at random, would pick somebody and feed them like 15 ads in a row to see how long it would take before they'd quit. They were doing experiments like that on people for a while, which is wild. If I saw 1 out of 15, I would quit immediately and leave the site. Actually, YouTube's got a thing now where if you have ad blocker on, it won't work. It won't even work because apparently something they've changed with their ads, ad blocker literally takes it out so you wouldn't have ads, which is wild. Fantastic, because YouTube ads are out of control. I remember there was a time in history before Google owned them where YouTube was a wondrous place and there was like no ads. You just got to watch videos. We'll never have that again, but it was beautiful. Can't wait to see Ram eat another ball. Wait. So my sub goal didn't roll back from whatever shenanigans you pulled where you got your sub, it canceled, and now you're going to resub. So these are like free points. This is bullshit. I'll let it slide this time, but if this becomes a trend, we're going to rethink goals. Also, I called bullshit when I came in, and I got ads straight away. I'm set up so that you can't, so that means that Twitch lies to me. Let's try to gift you one, guessing a little short. Oh, don't worry about it then. You're all good. Consecutive successful hits between shot time. Stand still to enter in improved focus mode. Smoke grants perfect accuracy. Pull shots towards enemy weak spots. And increased. Oh my god. Duh.
Saga stood still.
We're doing it.
In her mind, focusing.
It's nice to be adless. It is. It's a beautiful thing.
She aimed the right.
Once you go adless, you don't ever want to go back. Once you know what you have when you're adless, yeah, you don't want to go back. Auto fire mode?
The Taken rushed
That's
toward her,
pretty sick.
but Saga remained where she was, unmoving. She willed the pellets to stay and
Cheers again,
stay
everybody.
the target.
Thank you for being here. What
The
a
Taken was closer.
wonderful Wednesday.
Closer.
Welcome in
Still she
to Hump
waited.
Day. Hopefully you all had a great Wednesday.
Last moment.
We're much closer to the weekend now. We're almost there, everybody.
Aiming through the scope, Saga could see the flickering darkness that protected the Taken.
Anyone have anything crazy, anything wild happen today on their Wednesday? I didn't have much. Just got busy at work. Made a delicious New York strip steak that I had marinating for 24 hours. I overcooked it a little bit. It was still pink inside. It was still pink, so it wasn't like cooked. Beyond belief, but it's definitely a little more cooked than I wanted it to be. How much you've got left? I've nearly beaten my first Borderlands DLC now. Nice, you're killing it in that game. I don't know. Never beaten it. And the game doesn't have any big indicator of how much you have left. There's no like 6 out of 10 chapters, and then actually playing between 2 characters, it's kind of worse. So I really don't know. Oh, thank you. But control yourself. All right. Between the 2 characters, it's really hard to tell how much I have left. I don't assume it can be that much more. Shoot, I forgot about that. I missed something. I think this is the subway. Or is this the hotel? Kind of looks like the hotel. Then what the fuck is this? There's some things that you miss that you can't get back to. And wherever the subway is, if this is the subway, and I don't think I can get this. And there are some things that are just bugged. Find Alice, go to Parliament Tower. That Parliament Tower? I don't know. We're going to try to enter here, see if we can find that little square box so we don't miss anything, but... See, he's dead. I killed him. Oh, my God. You can't stab me from the grave. You can only haunt me. That's a fair point. You need a haunt command for when you get stabbed? There is a ghost. There's a ghost for tier 2 subscribers. But that's only going to be here for a little bit longer. The end of the month, there will not be a ghost any longer. See, our tier 2 and tier 3 subs, which you don't realize because we haven't gotten to a new season yet, is that we do have a seasonal change of emotes for tier 2 and tier 3. So, starting, I might do it right after my birthday, which is pretty quickly. Oh, there's a few yellows in here. I don't think I can get through anywhere. After my birthday, I think we'll do winter emotes. How do I do tier 2, or does it upgrade each month? So I don't think you can do it on mobile. I don't think. If you can, Lady Ram, or No Pain, maybe one of you two can correct me. But I think you have to do it on PC. And then you just go to the subscribe area. And you can choose to upgrade to a tier 2 or tier 3.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt it.
Sorry, that was a difficult description. But anyway, okay, let me look at somebody else's so I get this exactly correct. All right, so again, I don't know about doing it on mobile, but on PC, right under the screen is a manage your sub and like a star. If you click that, there'll be some options. It'll say update your subscription, sub tier, and then if you click on tier 1, there's a drop down tier 2, tier 3, and then you can pick if you do it for 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. And that's all it is. Damn, I did not know I could get back in the subway, but we're back. I think. I don't know where the fuck I am, though. Was that one of the things I was missing? Was an echo? No? Wow. Very confused. Safari OP, can you do it with Safari on mobile? You can sign into Twitch on the Safari or Chrome and sign into desktop Twitch and do it there. Okay. Okay, so on mobile you can do it, but you have to use desktop mode, use one of those apps. Thank you, No Pain. Appreciate you helping us out with that. Safari original poop. Original poop. But don't think you can change your mobile sub. I got you. I got you. That's interesting. Wiener! Oh, look at this. Wet, tight little crawl space. Because it's so damp in here. It's getting a little drier the farther we go, though. A lot less water. Mobile Tom, not a mobile sub. Oh, boy. How dare. How dare. Shit. Can't climax. Can't pre-show ritual. Can't haunt it. Can't nothing. Oh.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Well, fuck Nuggets. Came all this way for nothing. Well, it's worth a try. Guess we just won't be able to get everything. Weeping Willow, you're actually debating getting Apple as your next phone, as you want a MacBook for streaming. Found one sheep's going to try to grab it. I think there is some issues. I don't know. I don't know for squirting, but I think there may be some issues with. Okay, well, message
The city was
received.
not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
Some issues with Apple stuff in streaming. There's definitely issues with Apple stuff in gaming, but just so you're aware, I don't know for certain. I think I've read places that Apple has issues just because it's far less customizable, and they have a little bit higher built-in security, which makes it difficult for some of the third-party stuff you need to use. So just so you're aware, you may have some issues with Apple stuff. Once you pay off your headset Christmas, you're going to see if iPhone or Samsung is cheaper. Honestly, depends on the deal, right? I think they were giving out iPhones for free when the new one came out. They're like, anyone who wants one, come get one. Come get the radiation. That's right. I'll slander iPhone till the end of time. And it's not really slander if it's true, right? They're full of radiation. Everyone's getting radiation poisoning from them. I hear people are getting violently sick from the new iPhone. Especially if you talk on the phone a lot. If you got that thing next to your head, consider yourself Fallout 5. Weeping, you're not 100% sold on Apple, but its editing software is the best. It's okay. It's okay. Honestly, it's the same as any software. Plus, I assume you get a little less versatility with it because it's just their stuff. But I think in college we used Apple computers for like Photoshop classes and some. Jesus Christ again!
Go to hell!
First of all, you go to hell. We used Apple monitors and systems because I think it had like a higher resolution. I think that was the whole point, was it had a higher resolution for computer art classes that we took. But I'm pretty sure that was the only reason the professors gave us for using it. I think they just personally preferred it. Looney, you have a MacBook Pro and your university used all Macs for editing. You love all the software. It's all terrible. It's all terrible software. I'm honestly surprised Apple is still a functioning company with how bad their prices are. Their prices are, first of all, insane. You're paying for a brand that named themselves after a fruit. A bunch of fruit cakes. It doesn't look good, first of all. Like, it's not aesthetically pleasing. The software is terrible. You have to pay, like on a phone, on an Apple phone, you have to pay for like every app that we get for free because Apple Store charges the developers so much more, astronomical prices. It's really in every way a worse company. I think Apple users are just scared of change, and they're usually the big thing with an Apple user is they're scared to admit that they've been wrong for years and had the worst product that gives them radiation poisoning. And that's, you know what, it's okay. It's okay. I understand where you guys are coming from. There's some serious shame in having an Apple product for years being captured by the entity known only as Apple. Evil entity. Let me rewrite the script. And I really feel for the Apple users out there. Maybe one day, because it's one of those things where us, Samsung and Android and Microsoft users, we can't rescue you. We can't tell you all the benefits. You have to rescue yourself. You really do. So, it's just, one day we hope that you can see the lights, RGB. They're phenomenal. But that's all it takes. Is you got to see the lights yourself. If one thing dies in an Apple, you need to replace the whole thing. With a PC, if a part dies, you just replace it. Thank you, No Pain. No Pain, you're 100% correct on that. You're 100% correct. Looks like I actually skipped a few things here. Looks like my chat just jumped down. Weeping Willow. First of all, Luna, just attack after attack I see in here. Good Lord. I don't think I can even read these. They're so vicious. The thing is I've never read somebody I know for a fact uses Windows product, Android products say such harsh things. It's really the Apple in you. It's really bringing out the worst. You should probably switch now before it's too late. Because they, in society, the law typically frowns upon this kind of aggression, and it's the radiation the Apple's giving you. You gotta give it up, okay? It's like getting an X-ray every day. But Weeping Willow, your contract price won't change, just how much you pay each month for the handset. Got you. Most games are made on Macs. I don't believe that's true. I've never seen a development team using Macs. I think some do for the art side. I think the art developers will use it for that high resolution, but I've never seen any programmer who makes games use a Mac. Never seen it. It's actually more versatile. Logic is Apple. It's amazing. Apple's music production stuff is crazy. Video editing on it is so simple compared to some software. I don't think that's true, though. Linux is actually the safest software out there. Some people are Linux. Sorry. Some people really like Linux. I think it's like Linux is like a little badge of honor, like building your own PC. Like you can say you use it, and it makes you feel superior. But I don't think a lot of people understand how to use Linux, even the people who've done it. I had a buddy who built a Linux computer once. He was very proud of it, but I think he had a lot of troubles with it. So it might be more trouble than the badge of honor is worth. If one thing dies in an Apple, you need to... Oh, wait, I already read that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm catching up. Where have you heard most movies are edited on them, though? Never heard of that. That's new. You can do anything. You can do anything plus more on any Windows product, though. You're very limited with an Apple product, Weeping Willow. And that's where you're wrong, because Apple, you're stuck within Apple's constraints, right? Which is very limited. This is what you can do with an Apple product. I can't even show you because of the size of my camera. It's almost like it's an Apple camera, right? But if I had a Microsoft camera, we'll use this analogy, you could see how much more you could do with a Windows product. Because they really allow for all third parties and things like that. Apple allows for Apple. You can use what Apple gives you, nothing else. It's truthfully how Apple is. It's too late for her. They have her hypnotized and she's gone now. She is. Apparently, Weeping Willow's getting hypnotized too. This is wild. Weeping Willow, you need to snap out of this Apple nonsense. All right. We're trying to help you here. All right. We're trying to save you before it's too late for you. Well, James Cameron also ruined Avatar. And he also is the one who put Rose exclusively on a floating door when we all knew Jack could have fit on there. So James Cameron isn't someone we should look up to. All right? James Cameron is a fool. An absolute fool of a toque. And the fact that he used such a giant door in this movie to recreate the scene where Jack couldn't fit on there and he had to float away. Come on now. Let's be real. James Cameron, if he uses exclusively Apple products, that's a lesson we should learn. We should learn that that's a bad idea. He's getting the radiation too. Okay? It's all bad. No, Luna, when you move in, Apple products got to stay outside, all right? We have a box for people with Apple products. They're not allowed in. They're not allowed inside. Linux is what militaries use now, so it's secure as fuck without Apple's involvement. That's interesting. I actually don't know what militaries use. I only know about the military web browser Tor because if you've ever seen anything about the dark web, they say you need to use Tor to get there, which is a military browser, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's the only reason I know anything about anything that they use. Which I don't know if they even use Tor anymore. I think they're like well beyond that, but I don't think you can get Tor, or you're not supposed to have Tor or something like that, because that's really the only true purpose of it is the dark web. Film would have never worked if Jack lived. You are in denial, all right? And I'm not talking about the river in Egypt. You are in absolute denial if you think that the film wouldn't have worked if Jack lived. It would have been a happy story, all right? We wouldn't be talking about for 30 years about how he could have fit on the door, all right? We could have all just said it was a great movie and moved on. Instead, we got to talk about the flaws of the movie forever. The flaws, right? No one's talking about Jack could fit on the door, right, because it was a good movie and that was a perfect scene. We're talking about it because it's a flaw. And it is a mistake, right? Nobody looked at that and said, you think this is going to be the only thing people talk about forever? Nobody said that. Everybody ignored that. And that's what makes everyone under James Cameron a yes man, because someone should have stepped up and told him, James, we're making a big fucking mistake here. All right. No one did it. King Kong was such a good movie. King Kong wasn't James Cameron, was it? I don't think that was. I thought that was Peter Jackson. That was Peter Jackson. That's what I thought. I didn't want to say it until I knew for sure, but I 100%. I was like, pretty sure it's the same guy who did Lord of the Rings. So, what does King Kong have to do with James Cameron? Used to watch the first Avatar and repeat. I think I've seen the first Avatar like 2 times. It was far too long to pay attention to. But no, the first Avatar was good, but he came back and he ruined the second. Is what I'm saying. He's going to ruin the whole series. James Cameron, really, his whole career is set around a couple of movies, right? Terminator, Titanic, and or Terminator 2. He was Terminator 2, wasn't he? I don't think he was the first one. I could be wrong. Let me know. Look that up. And Avatar. And really, they're all subpar movies, A, with massive flaws. And B, every other movie he's ever done is shit, and you just don't remember it because it's been so shit. You only remember the 3 big ones. He's not this unstoppable legend. He's also an Apple user. Hey. Damn blame Cameron for Rose. She was a bitch and it was her story. That's true. That's partially true. James Cameron could have made the door smaller, but she did tell the story. Nelly B, welcome in. Also, come on, man. Come on. The turtle. Sorry, we do have a turtle running around the studio, just so you guys know. Welcome back, Nelly B. How was your time out? Weeping Willow, they stopped using Tor years ago, which is why the dark web evolved on it. Pretty sure it's all Linux now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I think you'd really have to be on the inside to know. Nelly B could tell us. Nelly B, what kind of computers do they use in the military? Do they use Microsoft, Apple, or Linux? Luna, Jack should have lived instead of Rose. I agree. I didn't even like Rose. Very unlikable character. Her portrait, unflattering. I'm just kidding.
Shut up and take my money!
Well, goddamn. All right. If you say so. Nelly B, I will take your... Is that 211 bits? Let's go. Hell yeah. Cheers. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see you're back. I knew you've been back because I started seeing you pop up on social media again. So I'm glad you stopped in here as well. Are you out at I know it's an option. It's an optional day, right? But are you out at gymnastics today? Luna, rich privilege in that movie, Titanic, for sure. That's true. Only the rich lived. Jack was poor. Rose, she's rich. All right, nothing special about her, but she got to riv. She got to riv just because she had money. Jack got pushed out by Rose. It's why the movie worked. Men were too chivalrous back then. Nowadays, Jack would have pushed Rose off. He would have grabbed her by the ankle and pulled her in for sure. But I don't think that's why the movie worked. I don't think that at all. I think the movie worked because it was a historical event. If it was completely made up, I don't think we would be talking about it today, right? The only reason people were even thinking about it this year is because a bunch of billionaires had to go see it for their own eyes, although we don't know if they got to see it. Fuck, I got them confused. Both great movie makers. I will admit, Peter Jackson's wonderful. You know, Peter Jackson, I saw him recently. He was talking to, it was like a clip of him talking to Saruman. I can't think of his real name in the movie. And I didn't realize it was him because he was like the most average looking guy. He looked like he was like 5'6". I feel like the images I've seen of Peter Jackson made him look like a real damper guy, taller, bigger. And then when I saw him on film next to some of the actors, I'm like, wait a minute. But then again, they were out in like the middle of nowhere, New Zealand for probably months, years filming those movies. So I guess I get it. That makes sense. But still, the pictures of him made him look a lot taller than he is until you see him next to some of these actors. True, chivalry is dead. Chivalry is not dead. Well, maybe the first game. Chivalry 2 is still alive. There's still people playing Chivalry 2, so don't say that. What do you mean? Like hook up like their PC to your wall or something? Like hook up their phone charger? Is that what you're talking about, Luna? No Scorsese or Hitchcock level. Not Scorsese or Hitchcock level, but he's made some great films. He's made a couple good ones. I can't deny that. I can't deny that. I would just be an Apple user if I said that he was all that in a bag of chips. But Nelly B, not back officially, working on it. Okay, I got you. You got some travel time or something? And honestly, I have no idea what type of computers we use. I don't know if I believe that, but I'll take the answer. Honestly, I can't say, but no, that's fair. You probably don't have to use computers all that often, do you? When you're there, because you're National Guard, right? Why I'm so unlucky? Too much like Jack. It doesn't work in the 21st century. Oh man, call on yourself, Jack, and chivalrous. I like it. I like what you're doing. It's good play. And Luna, he's British. If just saying. If you guys want to whisper each other, Hitchcock is the goat of movie making. I think he was in his time. I don't think Hitchcock could make a movie today successfully. I don't think his style would never work today. Luna, you're not dead. You spelled dead correctly. You didn't spell it DED, so I don't even believe you. Oh, the questions are starting. How old are you? Ooh, I'm going to cheers. Oh, in the UK that might be true, Weeping Willow, but there are some over here, like Luna, who like to be treated well. It seems. If I don't know. Well, just saying. Hitchcock and Scully are so funny. 9-9. Oh, Brooklyn 9-9.
To get inside the manuscript.
Brooklyn 9-9 was great. How old do you want her to be? Interesting. How interesting is it? I don't even want to play games. I just want to see how this plays out.
For months after Ellen died.
Weeping Willow. I don't know if Weeping Willow, did you sell your PS5? I was gonna say he had a PS5. Like if you guys wanted to play games or something.
The confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed.
So Weeping Willow, why do you say 21? See, over here in the U.S., I think 21 is viewed as like a true adult, because at that point you can drink. You still have a few years until you can rent a car. But in the UK, you guys can drink at like 18. Does anything significant happen at 21 in the UK? Can you guys rent cars at 21 in the UK? If you can, this is bullshit that we can't till 25. Not that I care anymore, but still. I have no idea what she said. Doesn't matter. Part 1, the deaths. Love is weakness. Pretty sure this house setup is the same setup as like Saw 4 or 5. The one with the SWAT guy. Pretty positive. She does play Dead by Daylight, which is crossplay. Ooh. Oh, wait. Yeah, Luna, she does play Dead by Daylight. And yeah, you both caught a Wimp Pod. Look at that. That'll be something to talk about on the first date. All right. Same time, you guys say your horoscope. Say your star sign. What do you think? Weeping Willow's birthday was midsummer. Weeping Willow's a Leo. Virgo. You know what? That was my second guess. I think Luna's actually a Virgo as well. I think 2 Virgos is actually compatible in the star signs. Beard. Bam chick I woo woo. No pain. Are you saying real words? What does that even mean? Basically, I feel like 21 is the right age. Everyone's grown up, made bad and good choices, and kind of know what they want in life. Until then, most people are still very childish. True. Still have some growing up to do. Why is this like broken when you scroll through? I don't feel like it used to be so bad. Gemini, not a Virgo. Oh, split personalities. I see. No, I'm just kidding. Isn't that one of the things they say? Is you're more likely to have like split personalities unless you have a twin, and then your split personalities in your twin. I don't know. It seems it's odd. It's odd that there are so many twins that are actually born in, was that July or whatever, to be a Gemini. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I got uncles that are identical twins, Geminis. Met like 3 other sets of twins, all Geminis. It's very weird. Like, if I was to have a kid and they're going to land, if the date is landing around Gemini time, it's bad news. You're about to have 2. No pain. In Australia, you can rent a car if you have a full license. What is a full license? And that just, you can have a half license? Like they cut it in half and they give it to you and they're like, you can have the other half when we don't think you're a nut job? What is a full license? Luna, yes, I am crazy. Oh, I don't think you're crazy. Nelly B, you enjoying what's going on? Because it's getting wild in here. Look, we've barely played any games today. We're, almost an hour and a half into this thing, and I don't know if we're going to play any games. We're going to start a Black Ram dating show. And on tonight's episode of... I don't want to say the name, but it involves the word ram. That I was thinking of. I don't know if there's a better way. Ram and Ramettes. Weeping Widow, Willow, and Lunam Stella's meet up. I mean, Lunam Stella's is coming over there like a little after March or something like that. So it's going to be weird. You guys are going to be super close. 2 Virgos is very compatible, but also dangerous as we spread a lot of love and happiness. That's danger. You spread too much love and happiness, bad people take notice. You can't have that. I get it. Spend most of our time making others happy. We forget about ourselves. Now, there's one Virgo I met not like that, so there's exceptions. No pain's a Gemini. That explains a lot. It explains so much no pain. I get it now. I get it. You made Gemini by 2 days. You know what though? If you look at different star signs that say when it's your birth or between what dates you are something, it seems like a lot have different dates. So I don't know like what's the, shall we? And for the 100th time this week, I feel like this week has been disastrous for reading. Let's play no sounds, no blurps, no stickers, no Buttercats. Especially Buttercat, because until this moment I had it out of my mind. But now Buttercat is back while I read. So I can read uninterrupted. That'd be great. I can't even talk about reading uninterrupted. Weeping Willow, is that a challenge? It might be. It might be.
Oh my god! I just ate a stink bug!
No pain. Yeah. In Australia, you can just stay out under the sunlight or the moonlight all year round. It's not bad. Yeah, but a snake or spider could kill you at any point. That's true. Australia, a real dangerous place. You even have bears. You have koala bears. What the fuck? More ads. I'm telling you, if you're not subscribed, it's a mistake. The ads will get you. And I don't even have them that high. I have them as low as I can to give the minimum amount of ads. At least that's what they tell me. Leave them alone. They leave you alone. I don't believe that's true. Let's not even start on the kangaroos. Kangaroos are ripped as fuck. First of all, they're real dangerous. I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific North wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers and everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, but they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware anyway, of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal Barry. Join the call. Hey, Alice. You're going to think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I've joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof. But then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I have never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker. Not a wacko in any way. Sounds like Chester wrote the email. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't even recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier mails. Your pal, Barry. Hey, Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in nonstop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono, I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever got a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Hey, Alice, Shark Circling, they now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie or a TV show or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted her publisher and told them we'd sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Hey, Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal, Barry. Let's go. Oh, man. Chat's been going off. Again, let me catch up. Skip all these silly commands. It's not even different ads. It's just the same ones. It's all that Twitch knows that you're interested in from your data based on your recent searches and the videos you like to watch and things you talk about. That's all it is. Luna, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Ram can't multitask, so you'll have to wait a while for him to welcome you again. Well, welcome, first of all. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Luna. These are mine. You can't have them. Thank you, Weeping Willow. Thank you. Hopefully he's got another pair for you. Lavanaru, welcome in. Doing today's daily dad joke. Today's daily dad joke. How much does it cost for a pirate to get his ears pierced? Well, it's pretty cheap. It's only about a buccaneer. I really enjoyed that one. I love that joke. That was a good joke. A buccaneer? Come on. If you enjoyed that joke, if you like that joke, it made you even giggle, smirk, sneer, or anything like that, throw up a laughing emoji of any kind. Whatever emoji you got, does not matter. If you got a RAM, use it. If you thought it was terrible, just bad, and it made you go, ugh, roll your eyes, and drool spit out, then give us a face palm. We know you've got him. Moose! Moose, what are you doing? Angry cat. I know I know you at least scoffed. All right. I don't want to see these angry cats. I've seen what happens when you play clips of my jokes. Weeping Willow. I don't even know where I found those. I wouldn't hold on to them. Might catch something. Oh no. You've already said this once before. Well, I have a whole pile of these bras that people throw at me over here. I just don't know what to do with them. I don't think I can wash them.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
What do you call a scared pirate? I don't know. What do you call a scared pirate? I thought there was some evil shit in here. Some real demons. Turns out, just a dark room in a dark place. In a not well lit apartment. What do you call a scared pirate, a hostage? Oh my god. Well,
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
I've never held someone scared pirate before, but that's a terrible joke. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that. But when we were playing Payday 3, we had a lot of scared pirates. There you go. That's the best thing I got.
One morning,
What do you call unhappy pirate, Weeping Willow?
soar past my bedroom window.
Soar like Peter
It
Pan.
was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of
It's a perfect
the
image.
horror.
Just
scary.
watching her whole world come crumbling down.
And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
What do you think she did with her camera? What do you think she filmed? She filmed the little girl crying? I'm just saying, Alice is a real sick person. An unjolly Roger. Oh my god. Jeepers. Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity. I don't think it is, though.
I'm gonna hang out with you until the end of time.
No
Wow.
Panagamex just subscribed for 3 months.
No. How did it just say that? Nago Papain? It didn't sound like it said your name correctly, but either way. No Papain, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub for 3 months. I was gonna say, why so many points? Why did we just move up? Like a lot. Why did we just get really close? It's because you did 3 months, huh? No. Well, holy shit. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that. That's amazing. That's huge. Jeez. Cheers. No pain, you savage. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And hey, let's do a little of the game. So we got to get into this. Not me. I'm not one of the nicest people. Look, my dad was from New York, so I'm half East Coast, half Midwest. So there you go. There you go. I'm a little tainted. And clearly not you, because you're stabbing me. Not surprised. How dare you? How dare you, Luna? How dare? But yeah, like I was saying, when we start off the stream tomorrow, obviously we'll do monologues, intros, chat with everybody for a little bit. And once I see we've got everyone in here that wants to see this, I know Lady Ram will, Luna, Weeping Willow, No Pain. We might even get Ice233 to stop in. I know he enjoys watching the pain. And who knows who else? Who knows who else? So, yeah. Can't wait. They suggested a spoonful of sugar, so we might have try a spoonful of sugar as well.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. Immersed myself in it. I only went out at night.
Sorry, I got a turtle here. He's been real out of hand tonight.
Excessive, but
Real out of hand.
no idea what
Luna, you have that fake personality on stream. That's true. I'm way nicer off stream. I'm way nicer. Way friendlier. Way louder. Off stream, I'm everything on stream, but worse. Crank that shit up to 11 off stream. When I'm on stream, I have so much anxiety, and I'm just so nervous all the time. So I really hold back. But, like Weeping Willow says, fake it till you make it. Weeping Willow, I'm off. It's 2:30 a.m. here. Need to... When things go right at the end of our new game show, Will They Ram? That's going to be the sound we play. But anyway, you guys... You guys have a good night. Weeping Willow, I appreciate you being here for so long. Because I know it is, like you said, 2:30 a.m. It's extremely late. I hope you have a good night's rest. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. We'll see you very late in the night again tomorrow for Carolina Reaper Cheese Ball. Can't wait. Luna, unbelievable. I know. It's just crazy that I would do things like tone down my insane personality.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
What is?
find ours.
There ain't no bullshit anywhere.
Died at
Who
base
let Dumbo out?
against reality. Faces in the shadows.
I don't know. We got to put him back in. Better give him some peanuts.
The dark is really just fear of what could be.
I think we release some rats instead.
Vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
That's one way of thinking about it.
Those faces are really there.
Aha! I have a fat dick. There we go.
Did that say what I think that said? Congratulations to you. That's awesome. Definitely something to brag about. Usually people do it like maybe in the locker room, but not on stream. But hey, congratulations either way.
I'm gonna roll you into a little ball and shove you up my vagina. You could just live there. It's warm. It's cozy.
Vagina?
Pain is warm and cozy as I'm sure your vagina is. My home, I already pay rent, and I've got a contract. I got to be here for at least a year, so I fortunately at this time cannot move out. But I'm sure there are other available tenants out there.
This house is a fucking prison on planet bullshit in the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
Now hold on. You calm down. Look, this is one of the freest houses there is. All right. Just because when most people brag, like you did 2 blurps ago, they do it in a more private place. Doesn't mean this house is a prison. All right. Joe Nachos. That's true, Weeping Willow.
You jagaloons! You're failures! Failures!
I thought this was a first-person cam for a second. Failures. No Pain pulling out all the blurps. Let's go.
old manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face.
Scratch.
If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Okay. That's the end of Alan Wake. Oh, and Rebirth.
Scratch stopped me before.
What the fuck happened?
Hey!
Yeah, what the fuck happened? I think I could have said that better myself.
My edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I need...
Kind of cut him off there.
Said we worked
Didn't
on
need to.
Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Tommy Zane. Masks. Initiation. 7.
Hey, you're embarrassing yourself, you geriatric fuck!
You listen here, no pain. You listen here, all right? You've been very generous tonight, so I'm going to give you a free pass and say that that was just an emotional outburst, okay? But if it happens again, all right?